what to see, what to rent, and what to skip. It's Movie Reviews with Ryan J.
And welcome back. We are back with the nationally syndicated film critic Ryan J. Last week he was 3 for 3 in the See It category.
Which is like never.
All right, that never happened. So we're wondering what's gonna. One of the ducks just got loose in our studio.
I didn't know you guys were going to be auditioning for the new Aflac commercial.
I know. You never know.
So we're going to see if this weekend's movies have the same fortune. How are you?
They don't. Let's just start off there. But anyway, yes,
all right.
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
We're doing
thank
good. Okay, this next one, if you're, under 18, put, earmuffs on. Sex tape, rated R.
Super racy. This is the movie with Cameron Diaz and Jason Segel. And for all that it's racy and they're naked a lot during this movie,
they are.
It is not sexy at all.
Really? It's supposed to be awkward and funny, right?
Kind of. Well, it's definitely supposed to be funny.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. Okay, what makes sex funny in this movie?
Well, this movie doesn't really make sex funny. I mean, that's just the whole thing. It's about a couple that are trying to get the spark back in their marriage. Most romantic comedies are boy meets girl, boy loses girl, he gets her back at the end. This movie, boy and girl are already together, but they've lost their intimacy. They're trying to get it back, and so they are trying all these different intimate positions, and it should be hilarious, but all we really see is close-ups of their faces mugging for the camera.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, so how about funny? Like, is there funny scenes?
This is weird. You know how you have like comedic movies that you go to and you're like smiling and you're kind of into it and you think it's funny but you're not really laughing?
Yeah.
That's what Sex Tape is like. You don't actually laugh out loud. And the comedy is provided by some of the supporting characters. Their friends, Rob Lowe is in the movie. Totally stunt casting because, he infamously had a sex tape of his own in the 80s.
Right.
Hilarious.
So, it's kind of fun having him in the movie. He has got a really great scene. But
how's the chemistry overall?
Well, it's interesting. I feel like Cameron Diaz and Jason Segel have great chemistry. He lost a ton of weight for this movie.
Yeah, he looks real thin.
He looks really great to the point where you actually could buy the fact that he'd be married to a beauty like Cameron Diaz.
Gotcha.
Right? But they don't connect with you as an audience. And I think chemistry is important in a movie, not only between the actors, but with their relationship in the audience. And I didn't feel any chemistry with them. I didn't feel connected to them. This one's a rental.
Really?
It's fine. It's 90 minutes long. It's, maybe fun to see, but I feel like you'll have felt as though you wasted your money if you see it in the theater.
All right. That's a rent it. Or, rent it. Okay. The Purge, Anarchy, rated R.
Right. This is a sequel, and I really liked The Purge, the first one. I recommended that one. It was really intense.
Scary.
It was
scary.
It was scary. It was kind of claustrophobic because it was about one family that was stuck in a house together. There were a lot of twists and layers to the characters and the story. Now we've got The Purge, Anarchy, and it's none of those things.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like about these 3 different storylines that intersect, and there's a mother-daughter team, there's a boyfriend-girlfriend that are on the verge of separating, and then a vigilante that all come together, and it's a free-for-all on the street.
Were you scared?
No, and partly because this movie makes a mistake with the horror aspect of it. They give you an audio cue every time before something scary is about to happen, being that the audio actually drops out. And the first 2 times it's effective, but when the audio drops out then at any other point in the movie, you know something's about to happen, and so you expect it and it's no longer scary.
It's weird.
It is weird.
Oh, well, what do you think of the end? Because a lot of times with these movies, it's the end that has a twist, or it leaves you scared for the rest of the night.
Tiff, I thought of you because you'd like this part too. This one part of the movie that I actually did like was they kind of blatantly rip off the Hunger Games.
Oh.
And so that was kind of cool.
Okay.
Nowhere near as good as the Hunger Games.
Right.
So it's not great. This movie's a skip it. I just don't think it really works. I'd say go back out and see, go rent the first Purge or another horror movie, but this just wasn't.
Surprising, because I actually thought this was a TV show when I saw the ads for it on TV. So this was a movie.
It's very thin and predictable.
So there's something that happened in the audience?
Yeah. There was a guy that stood up at the very end as soon as the credits started to roll, and he turned toward the theater and he started shouting. I thought he was saying Purge tonight, which basically means go out and kill everyone, which is like crazy. He was saying don't purge tonight, which I heard him say like the 3rd time he yelled it, but it terrified me.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna pull out a gun and start shooting everyone, or someone else in the theater would maybe pull out a gun and shoot him. Like this just in, when you're at a movie theater for your own safety and for others, please don't shout obnoxiously. It's just not smart, not safe.
Gives me goosebumps
for
thinking
you
about
or
it.
for other people. Yeah, that's very scary.
I was scared. That's what scared me more than
exactly.
All right, what about Planes, Fire, and Rescue, PG?
Also a sequel, and the first Planes was terrible. It was basically made to be a direct-to-DVD movie, and then they decided at the last minute to release it theatrically, and there were lots of toys for it. So here we've got the sequel. and Fire and Rescue. And this one is actually quite better than the first one in the sense that the animation is better and the story's a little bit better, but it's still not great.
Okay. So you found it a little engaging, at least with the storyline.
Somewhat in the sense that it was better than the first one, but it's only an hour and 20 minutes long, and a lot of the kids that were at the screening were quite restless during this movie.
Really? That's not good.
Yeah, if they weren't, it wasn't capturing their attention. It's about Dusty Crop Hopper, voiced by Dane Cook, and he's a plane who wants to become a firefighter, and some of the animation is beautiful, but
it looks like Cars to me.
It is Cars, basically. It's the same makers as Cars, and this was Disney expanding the brand of Cars by doing planes now. And just basically you go to any Disney store and there are all the toys.
Yeah, is there, I feel like some of the best kids movies have some humor that maybe only adults pick up on. Was there some of that here?
A little bit of the innuendo, out-uendo for the adults. And there's a little bit of it, and so I appreciate I like to call it the Shrekian humor because it was always very popular in the Shrek films.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit of that, but not enough to really warrant, Disney can make classics. Their Frozens and their Toy Stories and stuff. And this feels kind of like a lazy, this one's a rental also.
Okay,
so it's a rented.
Yeah, I'll be fine for the kids at home someday, but not a must-see.
A couple of movie club announcements, right?
That's right. The first is for this movie, and it's for the new movie And So It Goes, starring Michael Douglas and Diane Keaton. It's going to be Monday, July 21st at 7 p.m. And go to my website, ryanjreviews.com, to enter to win.
Cool. Okay. And what's the other one?
The second one is going to be Lucy, and it's Tuesday, July 22nd at 7:30 p.m. And you can also enter for this one at my website. And I just want to give a quick shout out to the Lake Terrace Apartments in Oconomowoc because I'm going to be there tonight. Looking forward to seeing everyone there and chatting up with them and stuff. So
that's right.
Fun.
Yeah, that's right.
Awesome.
That'll be a fun appearance you have this evening. All right.
And people can like you on Facebook, follow you on Twitter, and for full movie reviews, you have to go to his website. It's ryanjreviews.com. Always a blast to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you too.